Peace and love. How's everybody feeling today? It's a beautiful day outside, and I just want to make a little quick video just to express my gratitude and to also drop a few jewels. Today, I realized, I've always realized this, but I actually had to withdraw from certain energies that been kind of dodging, especially during this Mercury retrograde. A lot of people don't know, about retrograde, especially Mercury. It's like our communication, the way we process communication here on this planet is affected by Mercury retrograde. And it's not only verbal communication, it's also messages, social media. I've seen a ton of stuff from July 3rd to now, today, and it's going on. The retrograde ends actually on the 31st of July this month. So we have a couple more days to go, and I just been witnessing a lot of crazy chaos, and a lot of it could have been avoided if the people were aware of their surroundings and aware of the astrology going on around us. These things are important to know, just to know why things are happening around you, and you could plan ahead for these things. A lot of messages, a lot of even devices just crash. I've seen it all over the place, in the workplace, personal, just people that I know, just things just collapse around them. Scheduling, miscommunication, and a lot of that could have been avoided if a lot of people just kind of chilled out and just been quiet during this time. And this is a great time to kind of go within and do more meditating, do more praying, getting your home and yourself situated, or more organized, and a good time to plan, not to implement your plans at this time is not a real good idea, because of the way things just kind of fall in place during this time. So I've seen yeah, it's funny because I'm aware and I'm observant, so I see these things happening, and I'm telling people, chill out, don't respond to this, don't engage in this. I've got a ton of emails and texts and messages that I'm not ignoring, but I'm just kind of not digging in and going in until later on, until next month. I'll get back with everyone, but I am like this for a reason, because I don't have to learn the hard way. A lot of people have to learn things the hard way. You have to have everything collapse around you. You have to have everything bottom out. I'm not like that. I've been on this planet for 36 years, and I know enough to know that I don't got to go through hell to believe that something is working against me, or something that the energies isn't balanced. So I take what I know and I apply it to my life, and I tell people around me about it. And if you take to it, you take to it, and if you don't, you don't. But then then people are coming to me like, everything's been hitting the fan. Shit's hit the fan. I've heard that 17 times this week from people that I know. And it's like, oh my goodness, it's crazy. Nobody wants to go through hard times or bad times or, miscommunication, and it makes things harder. It makes, it's a learning experience as well, but it shouldn't have to be that hard. If you're aware of what's going on, you know what parts, if you know how deep the pool is and you can't swim, you know what parts of the pool you just don't jump in, okay? Put your feet in, sit down, relax, enjoy the water, but you're not just gonna go dive into 8 feet if you cannot swim. So take that and apply it to your life. Also, a lot of gossiping has been going on, and I'm gonna tell you this: don't ever think that a person that is talking bad to you about another person is not talking to another person about you and your situation. So that person is not your friend. That person is nobody's friend. Okay. There's a saying that says, great minds think about planning, small minds think about other people or talk about other people. Don't be one of those small-minded people that just sit up and talk shit about other people and other people's situations, or, just anytime anyone does that around me, I freaking disappear. Yeah, I'm like, you ever seen the Homer Simpson meme where Homer is just walking backwards and he just goes into a bush? Like, that's me, bro. I don't want no parts in that, because my mind is focused on my goals, my God, my family, my work. And I don't want to spread or to take away that energy that I have focused on what I want and put into, nothing that doesn't matter in my life. Nothing that is not good for me or for anyone else. Like, you could take that how you want, but that's not me. A lot of females and a lot of males today, they gossip. Gossiping is juicy. They have whole, social media pages and, everything blown up. Millions of people, because it's juicy. People like to hear the gossip, but I don't engage. I don't care. I send prayers to people, when I see, people putting them on blast on social media, or, people being on blast on the media in any kind of way, because it's like, that's not what life is about. We shouldn't be focused on, what he said, what she said, what they doing. Did you see what she wearing? Them lace fronts, some eyelashes. Like, this is the mundane aspect of life. And like, if that's where you dwell, you're not gonna have good harvest. Your seeds are planted in garbage. It's not stable. Your thoughts, your mind is so powerful that we need to always focus our intent, in fertile ground, in fertile thoughts, and thoughts that are actually going to manifest into what we want and what we need, what we desire. And I don't desire to partake in any, nonsense. I mean, I'm maturing to the point where, as far as being, social and a part of the crowd that are doing these things, I don't want to do it. If you want to talk about what's good happening in your life, if you want to give your testimonials, if you want to talk about how, you went within and what you got from that, that's what I want to talk about. If you want to talk about how, fasting made you feel better, if you want to talk about how exercising, improved your health, if you want to talk about how using gyms and jewels and water, replaced medicine and pain and things of this nature. This is what I'm about. So, in this day and age, it's hard to find real people who's about real things. When I say real things, I mean natural things, things that we're made of, elements. I don't care about what kind of shoes you have on. I don't care about how much your car costs. I don't care. As long as you look good and you are happy and healthy, I'm happy. I'm happy for you. Okay? So take that message and spread it around. Think hard about it. Think about, the people and the things that you surround your life, that you're surrounded with in your life, and see, is it working for you? See if it's making you better. See if it's making you feel better as a person. Are they helping you reach your goals? If not, this is a good time to sit back and reflect and take notes, and also to set goals, set new goals, make vision boards. This is a great time to do all those things, so that after the retrograde, you have your big guns out and you ready to take action and make things happen. That's all I gotta say. Peace and love.